Today I'll be starting Tank 2. And let's see who we're gonna bring in. Well, okay, so yeah, this guy, feeds you fish. Gives you money. And you know what? I think I can take on the aliens myself. So I think I'll get Prego for just, you know, another guppy every now and then. But yeah, I really like this tank out of all the other ones, just personally. But, you know, they're basically all the same. It's just, you know, this guy will be placed in different places, whatever. Ooh, get that. Ooh, man, look at that. But yeah, I think there's new aliens in this tank. Can't remember though. That might be later though. But yeah, I can't wait to get onto the tank after this, because then you start getting to the big boys. And then at the end of this game, ooh, the end of this game. Oh yeah, now I remember. Instead of carnivores, you got some different fish on here. Okay, let me just I'll upgrade my food. I'll show you what this potion does in a sec, but I didn't collect my diamond, dang it. Okay, so I'm gonna wait until one of these big fish is hungry, which should be soon, yeah. So, nope, that's not the one to feed. God dang it, no. Okay, so I got one of these potions. Okay, wait, you, eat this. Now you see he becomes transparent, and he drops stars. And you'll see what those are used for in a little bit. Right now I'm not too worried about actually getting those, because, you know, they don't actually, they're not that much more than just the gold coins, so I don't think it's worth spending 250 just to get star drops. So I'll just stick with, you know, regular fish for now, but just had to show you that so that you know what the deal is with these things. So, oh, stupid alien, you thought you could get in here and kill my fish? Well, too bad, I beat the level. Oh yeah, okay, so this guy, he's basically just an upgraded version of Stinky the Snail. I don't think I'll be using him because I still want Nico, because he's just great to have, because he does drop, you know, well, he doesn't drop, but he produces a pretty good amount of money. So I think we're gonna be going with the same things that we had last time, simply because, you know, it's just better, because we got money, we got free food, we got free fish. That's a lot of free stuff, honestly. And here we go. Now I think, so yeah, the first level of this tank is to show you that you can get those potions, and that you need to feed it to the fully grown fish, or else the fish will die. And then this level, I think, shows you why you need those big fish with the potion. So once one of these guys becomes an adult, we can start, yeah, one of these guys, Star Catcher, which, oh wait, no, next level has, like, or it might be this tank, I can't remember, but it has some freak fish. I think it might be this tank, actually. I don't know, we'll have to see. I wonder if we'll ever get the secret guppies. Not really secret, but, you know, just something that most people wouldn't get because, I mean, why would they? There's no point to getting that. Okay. I'm gonna be very careful of who I feed because I do want to get one of these big ones producing some stars. And I think, yeah, there we go. So we got at least one producing some stars, and yeah, we got two producing some stars. I'm gonna get 3 before I buy a star catcher because losing $750 isn't good for obvious reasons. So I'd rather have these guys drop some stars quite frequently so that this thing doesn't die. But yeah, it's kind of like how we had the carnivores on the first tank, except you don't need these fish to actually die, you just need to be producing stars. It's a little bit harder to manage because you can't just buy the food for this thing whenever you want. You actually gotta have fish producing this stuff. And if you don't have enough, yeah, that star catcher is just gonna die. That would have been a waste of money. I wish you could actually tap to get these fish away from your cursor. Ah, dang it. Was that the first fish that died to that? Okay, you take that. No, not you. Dang it. You. Get that. You take that. No. Okay, whatever. Okay, I think it's time to buy a star catcher. So, obviously that thing's not hungry right now, but as you can see, it cost 3,000 just for a single egg piece. So we're gonna, okay, so you guys see, this thing will throw up diamonds every time it eats a star. So if we get a lot of these, we're gonna have a lot of diamonds, but I don't think we're gonna do the, I don't know. Okay, that's gonna be too far away. Yo, get off the bottom of the tank. I think later we do get a pet that will keep the fish away from the bottom of the tank, but I can't remember if we exactly do. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna wait for another one of these adult fish to get hungry. Yeah, this guy. Nope, come on. And this guy. Nope, come on. Stay away from my valuable fish. Okay, there we go. Now I think it's safe to buy another one of these star catchers. Okay. Okay, so we'll catch that. Come on, guys. But yeah, this tank can be a little slow because it takes a little bit longer to build up a good money-making thing, and it's kind of a hassle to actually manage this because you're not just like constantly picking up money. You got to make sure you're leaving some of these stars for these fish. If you don't play it right, they can actually die pretty quickly. But I think we got a good amount of these clear guppies that, you know, that just won't happen because they're dropping things a lot. But I do wish that this guy would drop food more often, and that we had a way to actually get rid of these smaller fish. But we don't. Other than, you know, letting them just starve to death, but that's a lot harder than it seems because we do have that thing that automatically feeds a fish. Ooh, that's a bad place for things to spawn. Okay, there we go. Yeah. It's hard to let these little fish just die off because you have to feed all your other fish, but there's a good chance that they're just gonna get to these things before your big fish do, so then, you know, it's a cycle. You slowly get more and more fish and you can't really get rid of them. Okay, so we're just about done with this tank, and and we'll be moving on to the next one. I don't think there's anything special with the next tank. I think it's just the more of this stuff, which I don't know. If it is, I might just skip it because yeah, this ain't the most, you know, thrilling of gameplay right here. But if anything pops up, I'll be sure to show you. Now who's this lad right here? Ooh, this guy. Okay, he's another money maker. Now I don't think we'll be wanting Prego anymore because the amount of fish we're getting is just becoming unmanageable because we don't have any carnivores to feed. So let's see. We got 2 money makers. This guy could be a problem because we do need those stars to drop down, and I think he is actually pretty quick, even though it says he drifts slowly through your tank. That's not actually true. So I think we'll be going with Zorf again. But yeah. So what this guy will do, if you didn't read it, he will drop gold coins, which that's great because that's just more money. Like, look at that. And he actually drops them fairly frequently. This is honestly one of my favorite pets because it's just basically a free adult guppy right away, and that can really help you in the early game by allowing you to buy some better food almost straight away instead of having to get these guys both to adults and waiting a bit. And I think this guy might actually just outpace this guy with the amount of money he produces. But yeah, let's see. Come on, Zorf, spit out a little pellet and get one of these guys as an adult. There we go. Oh, come on. Okay, so one more pellet should get these fully grown. And then we can see what our options are for this tank. And if it's the same thing, then what? Oh. Okay, yep, Come on, guys. I hate this one. No! This tank is difficult. Yeah. Ah, yep, that's why. Okay. We need to get our fish like fully grown as fast as we can. Let's see. So yeah, we cannot shoot this guy. So man, I might just let Zorf feed these guys like all by himself because these pellets do grow them more. And I think that's the only way we're gonna be able to get them fully grown in time to upgrade how much food we can put out. Because if you can't supply food to that guy enough, you're just gonna lose right away. Because he'll get, you know, he'll be like, oh, well, you guys aren't giving me enough food, so I'll just go eat one of your guppies. But yeah, so let's see. These guys should be adults real soon because of Zorf and his wonderful food pellets. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So then you wanna buy those upgrades, and I think the quality of food does affect how fast that guy will just die. So that's good. Oh, dang it! I can't buy that yet. Okay, so I'll buy that real quick, and we need to make sure that we have enough money to kill this alien because this food, well, the maxed out food, it does cost a bit more than just the regular stuff. So like, yeah, look at this. Yeah, that guy's dead. So now we don't need Zorf for food anymore, which he might be a problem when it comes to getting these guys up to the star level. So I'll buy one of these just for when they're hungry, which should be soon. I know this one's probably not going to be able to use the star potion because it's right by Zorf. Okay, so there we go. We got at least one. I think, yeah, we gotta buy a couple more guppies because, you know, we gotta be able to produce enough star potions. But yeah, other than that different alien, it's mostly the same going on. But yeah, it's like, that's one of my least favorite aliens to deal with because of how you gotta kill him. Okay, this guy wants some food. No, don't you dare. Ah, come on. You hungry? There you go. Type G. Oh yeah, that's the one that, watch this. Please don't spawn on top of my guppies. No! Don't shoot. Oh. God, I hate that alien. Look, we bought freaking 3 guppies and only one of them survived so far. And now, that alien is going to be very problematic when it comes to our star catchers because he loves to stay at the bottom of the tank, and that's exactly where our star catchers are going to be. So, we got to buy more guppies. Okay. Right now it's a little bit too risky to get this guy to star level because we have so many small guppies. So we're gonna have to. Okay, yeah, and this guy's right by Zorf, so it's gonna be kind of difficult to feed only this guy, but I think we should be able to do it. Yes, okay, good. We managed to pull it off, so that's good. So I think it's safe to buy a star catcher now since we do have 3 of these guys. And, oh man, it cost 5,000 to get this egg piece. So I think we're gonna, yeah, oh, man, we're gonna need, I think it is a good investment to buy more of these because, like, yeah, look at that. That's how fast that guy dies now. So, I think once we get one more of these star guppies, we can buy another star catcher because then we'll have, you know, we'll have plenty of stars dropping. So next time these guys are hungry, we're gonna be... Okay, so, yeah, there we go. So now, it's pretty safe to just drop potions whenever these guys are hungry. Oh god, I keep accidentally dropping this food and I don't want to be doing that. No! I want potions to drop. No, you already have a potion. Don't be greedy. You, eat that. You, eat that. And you, eat that. No! You're supposed to go after the potion. Okay, well, yeah, we can buy... I'll buy 2 more. You know, I think that's pretty good investment. Please do not spawn where all my star catchers are. That'll be horrible. Okay, good. Okay, still have 2 more of these guys that need to be transformed. So, okay, I think this guy is hungry, so I'll give him a potion. Come on, just go after it. Oh, dang. 200, yeah, you have to be real careful with these potions because it's $250, and if the fish don't want it, they are not gonna eat it. Yeah, there we go, okay. Okay, so I think we can buy... I gotta be real careful because I accidentally bought another potion, and I don't want to accidentally drop that. Okay, we gotta be real careful because... Yep, eat it. No! I'm gonna buy a couple more star catchers because I feel like we're dropping plenty of stars now, so we can start getting some diamonds. And yeah, can't remember if there are any more fish that are introduced in this level. Dang it, I was gonna feed that guy, but he just got a piece from Zorf. I think we're gonna... I don't know. You know, I wonder. Okay, he does eat that. Oh, dang it, no, okay. Oh, come on. That's another reason why I don't necessarily like that alien, because it does take a little bit longer to kill him. And that can lead to your guppies dying a lot sooner than you'd want them to. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're running out of stars for these guys to get. Come on, now that guy's gonna die. He ain't had a star. Yeah. Okay, well, we can just about get the second piece of this egg. So let's see. I think if we get this last guy to be a star guppy, yeah, we should be good on our star catchers now. So let's see. Yeah, like look at that money. It's like this is well, actually no, it's one of the slowest. But it's not the slowest at making money. I think the next stage is a lot slower when it comes to getting money. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Okay, that was that was real close. Yeah, but so the next tank, I think it introduces two. Yeah, it introduces two new special fish, and it just like if you think that managing this is bad, it's a lot worse on the next one, because I think you have to have basically a carnivore that then produces food for a different special fish. So we'll be seeing that in the next tank, which is, oh yeah, okay. Rufus does heavy damage to the enemies you've lured to the bottom of the tank. This is not the guy I want. I thought this was the one that would actually the one that would keep fish away from the bottom, but that's not what that is. So let's see. I know we're gonna have alien type G, so I mean, this guy's gonna do a lot of damage, so I don't think we're gonna need Zorf. And Zorf can be problematic for when we're trying to get star potions out of people, so I think we're just gonna want a lot of money, and then that guy for damaging the alien that we lured to the bottom. Because, like, when it says heavy damage, it means heavy damage. But yeah, I think this is the second to last level. Yeah, it's the second to last level. So after this, we'll only have one more. So that'll be real nice. But I think it's either this level or the next one where instead of exclusively having Alien G, it'll have like all of the aliens that have been introduced this far. So yeah, that'll be something. It'll be an experience. That's kind of why I did get this guy, because we're not gonna just be having Alien G. We're gonna have all the other ones, and it's a lot easier to keep all of the other aliens down at the bottom of the tank because you can just shoot them, and depending on where you shoot them, it'll they'll move. So yeah, I'm still gonna upgrade my ability to drop food because we will need that if, yeah. So alien type D, I can't exactly remember which one this is, but I know we can shoot it. Oh god, it's this one. Yeah, so this is a new alien. I don't know why they didn't give us a new message for this one, but yeah, that one, it has to be one of my favorite aliens to fight because of how much you actually gotta pay attention to it. Alien G, you just gotta hope it doesn't wander off and eat your fish. This one, you actually have to pay attention and, you know, do stuff. You can't just like sit there and be like, okay, there you go, just don't. Like, it's just more fun. So, I don't know if they'll introduce any other types of aliens before the end of this tank. I don't think they will. But I can't be sure about that. I'm gonna upgrade my food so I can get these guys to be adults as soon as possible, because it's just, you know, we need more star guppies. Now, if I had enough time and I wasn't just recording this all in one go and then not editing it, because, well, you know, I'm not gonna, honestly, then I would try to get these guppies, like, actually fully grown, but I just don't have enough time for that. Yeah, there we go. So let's see. Once I get another one of these star guppies, actually, you know what? I can buy one now because they're dropping stars fast enough. But yeah, as you can see, like, the price of these eggs just keeps going up and up and up. So it's gonna be quite a hassle managing this many fish for, like, producing money, because, you know, just, yeah. Now, I can't remember what the next pet is, but depending on the next pet, I might get rid of our new, like, bonefish, because, you know, we don't have to deal with Alien G as often anymore. So we won't need to be making money as fast as when we had Alien G popping up, because we don't need to upgrade how much food we can get and how fast we can grow our fish. We just need to, like, you'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure these guys are fed. You want a potion? You want a potion? Nah. This is what I mean by it's easier to manage where, like, aliens are if you can shoot them. So you here have that. Okay, so now we have 5 of these. So I think, yeah, it's fairly safe to buy more of these things. I think I'll get one more. Actually, I'll get 2 more of these guppies to drop stars, because we will want a fair amount of these star catchers so that we can get, you know, these egg pieces. And at this point in the game, like, since you have this this crab, it's really not a good investment to buy weapon upgrades, because, you know, this guy just does so much damage, but later we will need to actually be buying those weapon upgrades, because the aliens that are going to be introduced are actually pretty beefy and really dangerous. Because, like, these aliens, if you don't kill them fast enough, they will destroy your whole tank. But yeah, I think, yeah, we're able to get this many star droppers, I'm pretty sure. I think, yeah, I've noticed that with these clear guppies, they actually want food a lot more frequently than regular full-grown guppies would. So you have to spend quite a bit of money feeding these guys. But the amount of money you get back from these star catchers, you know, it outpaces how much you have to spend on these guys. So let's see. Now we have all our guppies grown up, so we can safely drop potions without anything dying, although I do think that if the potion lands on one of our star droppers, it will kill them, so I think I might have to be careful there. And at this point, I'm not going to try to catch most of these stars, because
you know, just, what would I, okay, so I know this guy right here is probably hungry. Yep, okay, so, wait, there we go. So now all of our fish are star droppers, so, yeah. We can just get diamonds pretty frequently. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it's 7 fish that we have? Let me count this, yeah, 7. We're bad at counting, but, you know, it's probably 7. So yeah, I think, yeah, this level is just that robot. And then next level, I think, will be every single alien that has been introduced so far. So that will include the one that just eats a lot of food and then dies. So we will need to make sure that we, you know, have our food upgraded fairly early on, because there's a possibility of that just spawning right away. And if you're not prepared for that, then your whole tank's just gonna die, because if you can't provide it food fast enough, then, you know, it's just gonna wander off and eat your fish. So we're nearing the end of this tank, and it's gonna get a little bit more hectic in the next one, because I think the price of these eggs will go up to 10,000 based on the price increase so far. So it's gonna take a little bit longer to finish the tank. If I keep the amount of fish that I've been doing so far, but I think on the next tank I'm gonna get a lot more guppies. So I'll have a lot more diamonds being produced. But yeah, so having that many fish paired with the possibility of alien G spawning is gonna be, it's gonna be a little crazy, because it'll just be very risky to have it's gonna be a little crazy, because we'll have so many star catchers just for producing money, but if Alien G spawns, he can easily take out half of them in just a split second, because, you know, he just eats so much. This is good. This is gonna help us so much, and I'm pretty sure that. So yeah, whenever Meryl sings, all of the guppies in your, well, the regular fish in your tank will drop things faster. So that is, like, that's gonna help us throughout the entire rest of the game. And let's see, so we will want we want Rufus, because, you know, we're gonna have, I think, every single type of alien. And let's see, let's think about this. So Vert is going to be good for the early game, but I'm not sure that I want to get him, because, you know, it's just another thing to click around for. Meanwhile, with Nico, I just have to click in one spot, but Nico will not be affected by Meryl. So I think, you know, actually, I might get Clyde for this one, because we're gonna need to collect a lot of things, and he will help. So I think this is a pretty good setup for this one. Hopefully I'm not wrong. If I am, like, if I die, like, later in the stage, I'll just, you know, cut ahead to my retry, so you all are not watching, like, almost an hour of this, which you probably already are. Like, I don't know how long I've been recording. But yeah, so this will be the last tank of this episode. And yeah, next week, when I'm playing Tank 3, you'll actually, like, this is why I didn't buy the bonefish, because, you know, these guys are just gonna drop a lot of money anyway. So there's no point in getting him, because we're gonna get these guys grown pretty quickly. So yeah, just now I think it might be a good idea to buy some more guppies soon, so that we can, you know, actually start growing how many we have. So, once I get one of these to an adult, I think I'll buy a couple more. Yeah, this is why I... Okay, I can only buy one of those. Don't you... No, oh my god. This is why I do not like Alien Type G, because guppies, for some reason, they just love to swim right into him. But yeah, it's like... So let's see, if one of these drops a coin, how fast will this guy go over to him? Yeah, it says he'll slowly drift around your tank, but he's actually pretty fast. And if you pair him with Stinky the Snail, like, you'll be getting so many coins. I think, yeah, I need some more guppies. This is gonna be a slow starting tank, especially since Alien G ate one of my nearly adult guppies. So that's gonna be a pain for a little bit, but once we get some, like, medium-sized fish, yeah, like that, we're gonna be getting a good source of money, especially when Meryl sings. Okay, there we go. That's a fair bit of money. And Alien G again? Okay. There. Yeah, so early game Alien G is such a pain. Let's see. I'll buy some better food so I can get these guys grown up faster. And I'll buy a couple more guppies. So let's see, yeah. Let's see. This guy's gonna be a lot more effective when we have a bunch of these star catchers and the tank just throwing diamonds everywhere. Like right now we don't have enough fish, but he's not meant to catch every coin, he's just there like to catch coins if it's too overwhelming, which it's gonna get to that point once we get a bunch of these star catchers. So we're probably gonna miss diamonds, but we have to have a lot of diamonds just being constantly produced so that we can get this stage done as soon as we can. Like, you think that's crazy? Just think about how many stars are gonna be dropping. And we'll kind of need that for how many star catches we're gonna have. I do not like that guy. Like, the amount of money you have to spend killing that alien, like, it doesn't pay off. Like, even if you're having this guy help you kill it, you have to spend so much money just to keep him in the same place that it honestly, it's just a horrible alien to deal with. Okay. So I think it's time that we start. But yeah, it's time that we start getting some star guppies going. So yeah, we have all adult guppies now, which I'm gonna want to buy some more soon, but for now, I just want to get some star guppies so that we can buy one of these star catchers and then take a look at the ridiculous price of the egg pieces. And then this guy should be hungry. Yeah, there we go. So now we have all of these. Yeah, as I was right. It's 10,000 for one egg piece. So I mean, Alien Type G. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit. It's gonna be no. Do not go down there. Are you serious? Okay, yeah, we're gonna need some more guppies. So yeah, 5 should be good for now. I think I will, yeah, I will need to upgrade my food. Okay, so that should be good for all the guppies in my tank. Actually, that was a complete waste of money. Holy crap. So I don't know if there actually is going to be all types of aliens. I think it might just be Alien G, which that is going to be a problem because yeah, he can do so much damage in such a little amount of time. Actually, I'm not sure that this guy actually, yeah, he doesn't collect stars, which, you know, that's great and all, but for right now, I wish he did. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I think it's just Alien G, which is horrible. Don't you dare eat any of my strike catchers. Okay, here we go. Come on, guys. I need y'all grown. Okay, there we go. So next time these guys are hungry, I should be able to turn them all into star guppies and then start producing a fair amount of money. But it's actually, you know, good that this guy doesn't collect stars, because we will need those to feed our star catchers. Yeah, come on. Get down there. You. Okay. There we go. Okay. Thankfully I didn't kill anything. Okay, you need to become hungry right now so that I can get you a potion, and then I can start just like regularly feeding on these things. Multiple alien signatures. Okay, yeah, that's something that can happen. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, oh god, yep. Yeah, that's what's great about a feeding frenzy. You can just buy a bunch of star catchers, but I think a bunch of these might die off. But I think it might pay off if they die, because with the amount of diamonds that was produced like right off the bat, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna try to not touch any of these stars at all, because if I do, there's a chance that my guys will die. Okay, obviously during that I'm gonna collect some stars, because that's just too many for those things to eat. But yeah, first egg piece. We only need to do that 2 more times. Which, yeah, you can see why it's a bit of a pain to manage because of how many diamonds are going up. I'm gonna be glad when this tank is over, but not really, because the next tank is just... man. Okay, alien signature type DM. So, okay. Here we go. Okay. So, yeah. I think we might just get 1 or 2 more aliens before the end of this tank, with how many diamonds we're producing. But yeah. Let's see. So yeah, we're gonna have another bonus level after this, which so in the bonus level, you just click on a bunch of different money that's falling. But if you click on the same types, you can actually build streaks, and you'll actually get more money for every type, the same type that you click on it in. I'm just not good at talking right now. But so if we get a bunch of okay, so I think the money bags produce the most money. So if we get a bunch of those to drop, we will want to prioritize clicking on those, so that we can really get a bunch of money doing those, because I mean, okay, so that's just about the end of this tank. I hope you guys enjoyed watching how hectic this actually got. Oh my god, this guy is gonna be so useful. Okay, shelters your baby and medium guppies. It's gonna suck because our big guppies aren't gonna have anywhere to hide when aliens come, but anything that goes into this whale when aliens come will be completely fine. So that can help us in the long run, especially when, yeah, but see these bags? If I click on a bunch of these in a row, yeah, but it's, I don't know. Yeah, 120 per bag if you get them up to that streak. But yeah, so you think, oh, I only have 170. Yeah, I need 20,000 for bonus pets, which, ah, man. And you know what? Since y'all sat through this, this quite long episode, I'll let you just see the next tank. Are you sure you want to continue next level without selecting 3 pets? Yeah, because I'm not going to be continuing. This one, I do not like this tank. It's so much managing, but I love the, I love the music in the background. But I'll see you guys next time on Insaniquarium. So yeah, see you next week.